Happy Monday. I just got clean and shiny. I'm wearing a shirt I haven't worn in a long time because it's so thin I can't wear it out in public, but it's a nice laser on the house shirt. Yesterday was just kind of a lazy day, really. My cousin was supposed to come over, but he never came over. I called him about 7 o'clock last night. I'm like, I'm guessing you're not coming over. Because I talked to him in the morning about 11, and he says, yeah, we're going to go out for Father's Day brunch, and then I'll be over after that. And, yeah. I wish he would have just called and said, hey, I'm not coming. That's okay. I watched some stuff on the DVR. I had a So You Think You Can Dance on there, and some Oprah's final chapter, last chapter, some kind of chapter on there. Cooked myself a hamburger helper yesterday. The stroganoff, which is mine and Dad's favorite, so we always usually stick to buying that. We do have a couple Italian ones in the cupboard, but I felt like first I didn't think we had one. I was frying down my hamburger, and I always put in some mushrooms. So I had some fresh baby portobellos. I'm a mushroom whore. I love mushrooms. Me and Dad like to put mushrooms in just about whatever we can. My mom used to hate it. She liked mushrooms, but not to the level that Dad and I did. Now, my grandma has no level of mushrooms. She hates them. Whoever sits next to her at a restaurant, if there's mushrooms in something she has, she sneaks them onto somebody else's plate who likes them. She says to her it's like chewing on rubber that just gets bigger in her mouth as she chews. She don't like them at all. I still have one pack of baby portobellos left in there. I watched some True Blood last night. Somebody asked me where I watch TV shows online, and I watched at a place called watchseries.eu. I mainly just went online and did a search of watching TV series online for free, and I just found one. There were several on there. And then it gives you all the links to go to the different shows, and I noticed that the link that works best for me is usually Gorilla Vid. Sometimes, there's another one that works. MoveVid? Gorilla Vid's the one I like the best, though. Yeah. Dad called yesterday. Well, I called him yesterday and wished him a happy Father's Day. They went to Sweetie Pie's in St. Louis, and they had to wait in line for 2 hours to get in there. He said they come around the block, and they saw that the line was about halfway down the block. He goes, that ain't bad. He said, see, they waited in line until I got in the door. He said, once they got in the door, they're like, oh my goodness, because he said it wrapped around and around and around and up and down. And but he said they got people through as fast as they can. He had catfish. Can't remember what else he said. I know mac and cheese, and because it's kind of like cafeteria style almost, where you tell them what you want and they'll put it on your plate, and then they give you it on a tray, and then you go get a seat. Well, there's a woman in line with them. They were really talking to the whole time, and really nice lady, and she was by herself, and they got to the end of the line. Well, they had a table for 7 set up for them, and they only had 6 people, so they invited her to come sit with them, and they just had a really good time. And she invited them to come on Saturday, this next Saturday, to a fish fry street party in St. Louis, so they're going to stay an extra day and go to that. Dad's excited. So they won't be home until Sunday. They're going to have like all kinds of... He's excited about the catfish. Whenever he goes down south, he always likes to get catfish. I talked to my grandma yesterday for a while. I'm going to go see her tomorrow. And my cousin Joanne's going to stop by after work and bring the baby, so I can see how big he's gotten, because I haven't seen him since Easter. And that's really about all that's going on. I'm getting ready to do just a tiny bit. I got to go online to my bank for the business and see what he's charged in the last week and put it in my bank book. And that's about it. Because all my paperwork I got caught up because I thought he was coming here yesterday, so everything's all straightened out, waiting to talk to him. Oh, I can bill. I'll bill this out. We did a arts festival this weekend, and I felt Ron. He went over Sunday. Well, Saturday we had that storm roll through, and they're right on a lake. And he said that wind was devastating because Arts Festival, a lot of little tents, a lot of booths set up. He says the wind was not good to them at all. We provided them with 2 flushable deluxe restrooms that have sinks inside. See, we have toilets that flush and have sinks inside the toilet. And a handicap restroom, and 2 hand wash sinks, and a 30-yard dumpster, which we do not do ourselves, but we had to subcontract out the dumpster because we don't handle those. See, I'm gonna build them real quick. All right. Now I'm gonna roll. I'll talk at you all later. Bye.